is so good.
Yeah, I raised these niggas. I was young and dumb and full of calm, but it was exciting. They made me get asshole naked. And they took my money and all that and made me get out.
Ass naked.
Nope, no wig on, no nothing.
It's so cold in the day. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace?
So we in Detroit, Michigan. Recording live from Palmer Park. Can you tell me what your name is?
Allona.
Allona, how you spell that, please?
Allona.
Allona.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, first and foremost, Allona, I appreciate you for doing this.
No problem. No
Thank
problem.
you for taking over.
I'm 36.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
So, what are your pronouns?
I go by she and her.
She and her? Okay, now, are you a transgender?
Yes, I'm a transgender female.
Okay. Now, what's your sexual preference as far as, like, dating?
I like men. I usually like men that like men. I don't like men that's attracted to transgender women.
Okay.
They're dangerous.
Okay. Now, you feel like you were born gay or born a woman?
I was born gay. When I was younger, I didn't think at all I would be trans or anything like that. I became trans because of money opportunities.
Okay.
And it ended up becoming something I would do in and out, on and off and stuff like that. And it became, before I knew it, I was in it. I was dressed up for over years, so it became my lifestyle.
Okay. And that's how you most comfortable?
Yeah, I'm comfortable now, but I used to not be comfortable with that.
Really?
No, I was not. I didn't think I was trans at all.
Because, like you said, when you first started doing it,
I was gay. Yeah, I was a homosexual male attracted to other homosexual male.
Okay.
But I started dressing up for money.
Okay.
It was an opportunity. It was more lucrative.
And what age was you when that
I
started?
was like 16.
Okay. So what was your life like at 16 that led you?
A lot of trauma. My mom wasn't around. She never was at home. Me and my brothers ended up getting into the boys' home system and stuff like that. We became ward of the state. My mom would step up to the plate and do her job and stuff like that. And I kept running away. So I found out about Woodward. And I saw the trainees up there making money.
Your mic still on?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, you got your green. Okay.
What's your pronouns? I don't want to disinfect it.
She.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just a dyke.
Okay, no wrong with it. I love a dyke.
Okay, so where did we leave off at? You was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And we was
I was going through the things with my mom and stuff, and I was in the boys. Now I was ward of the state in the boys' home. I kept running away. I found out about moving to 6 Mile. I started dressing up. It became a standard part of my life. I became trans. I didn't want to, but it stuck with me.
Okay, so how old was you when you first went to the boys' home?
14.
You just got one brother?
I got 3 little brothers.
Okay. And they all was at the house with your mom? They all by your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom wasn't there for 2 years, and I had to raise them.
When she leave?
2 years previously, she told me she was using drugs, and one day I might have to be able to take care of them and make them get up and go to school and stuff. My mom used to get high. I knew it, but I just thought she was talking. She just never came back. She took my youngest brother with her. He was still like a toddler. So he was running the streets with her, so I never got to know him until he was older. And we was in the system, and they finally caught up with him. He had got adopted by a family. Yeah.
Last time you seen him?
Oh, I talk to all my brothers now. They're all my mother's in our life too. But
Okay. Is she clean?
No.
Okay.
No. Unfortunately.
But y'all still talk?
Oh yeah, we're very close. All 3 of me and my brothers.
That's good. That is so good.
Yeah, I raised these niggas. I had so much going on in my life. They had blocked out the trauma. I didn't know I had trauma until I got into an older age. And I was taking it on lovers and friends. I was going through trauma. I still have trauma to this day. My mom will only hit me up when she's high. And she's getting high. And I can't deal with it. I thought when I was younger that I read my mom's diary, and I know you're not supposed to do shit like that, but my nickname is Snoop. I was always a nosy motherfucker.
You said Snoop.
I was a nosy motherfucker. I remember read my mama's diary. She said her having kids was a mistake. You have 4 kids. You let a nigga bust you 4 times, that's a mistake?
Right.
Come on, lady. She was a baby having kids, that's all. My grandma had kids. I got younger aunties and uncles. My grandma informed me when I was getting older that it's nothing weird that I'm having kids. Your mama was a kid having kids.
How old was your mama when she had?
15.
And you the oldest, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so y'all grew up together, like you said. She was.
Yeah, her mama was my mama.
Mm-hmm.
So my mama was never around.
And what neighborhood? So you stay with your grandparents pretty much?
Yeah, I stayed with my grandmother.
Okay. Okay. And what neighborhood they from?
Kendall and Hamilton.
Okay. Did you go to school?
No, I went to Northwestern. My brothers went to Island Park because they live with my daddy's grandmother. She stayed right here in Geneva. She still stay right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And your grandma, she's still around?
My dad's mama is. My mother passed away, unfortunately. My best friend.
I know. I was about to say that. That was your baby, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
I know. I'm a grandma baby, too.
She's like my mama.
Did you graduate from Northwestern?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, me and all my brothers graduated.
That's what's up. What year you graduated?
03? 03, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you did graduate from high school, but sometime during that time you ended up in a boys' home.
Oh, yeah, I run away every time. I got a master.
You ran away from the boys' home?
Mm-hmm. And I met a worker that told me that I was going to keep running away.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing for me to do was to get emancipated when I turned 16. And so I could be an adult. And I did that. That was a dumb choice.
And how did that process go? Like, you had to go down to the courthouse? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what did you do?
I went to court. And it was a court date I was supposed to have when my mom was showed up and all that. And I told the courts I wanted to get emancipated. And I was emancipated from that day on. Which was dumb. I found out later in life. When you were awarded a state to stay at your parents all your life, it would take care of me my whole life. Because I have a friend that was in the system with me. They like 36 years old. The system still pay their rent, get them stipend for food, clothes, all that. Which they take care of them. They be your parents your whole life.
What? I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. The person who told me this didn't tell me that. I would have weighed my pros and cons, and I would have just stayed awarded a state.
Yeah.
But I wanted to keep running away and be fast. She just thought that was the best bet for me.
So, because I know even like the emancipation process now is a little different. It's probably hard.
Yeah, it was back in the days.
Right, I know. So when you went down there, like they just granted it that same day.
Yeah, I was at a court. I was at a hearing that we always had to go to. It was like a family hearing. But my mom supposed to show up before they took our rights, and so Michelle took our rights, and they was trying to let my mom get a second chance at coming down to the court. She didn't show up. I just asked to be emancipated, and they put the paperwork through, and I was emancipated. So when I ran away. When I left the boys' home, they used to send a police out with my picture and everything. They couldn't do that when I was an adult now.
Right.
Yeah, I was my own guardian.
So what that mean? Like you was legally able to like rent a home and you could work adult hours, like.
In the system, I just found
your perks.
In the system, I just finally got all my identification. I could never get my social security card, my birth certificate. Every time my auntie that worked at the hospital got my birth certificate, it said I was a scoundrel. Like I was a non-person that was not in the system. Because I was young.
What?
Yeah, I just finally got all my information. My mom wouldn't help me or nothing.
So you would never even able to get an ID or nothing?
No, I finally just got all that in my life. I'm 36.
What?
I never worked for Uncle Sam a day in my life.
Because you really couldn't. You ain't even have your paper.
I didn't even want to. I was making money as being a trainee.
Right.
It was a lucrative situation. Not anymore, but
at the time.
Yes, it was.
So like,
I survived all the way to. I made good money all the way to like 34 years old. Just off of being trans.
Okay.
Traveling all around and everything with no ID. At clubs and everything with no ID.
Yeah. So I noticed you in the chair now. What happened?
I had a stroke.
You did? When? How long ago?
5 years ago.
Okay. But shoot, so you was still working after your stroke though.
Yeah, I still can.
Yeah.
I can walk now, but I just have horrible balance. I couldn't walk for 2 years.
Okay. Okay. So now you said you got on the street when you were 16. You hit Woodward.
Mm-hmm.
You said just where the money at, like.
Mm-hmm.
How was it when you first started getting out there? Like, was you scared? What type of clients did you have? Like,
I wasn't scared. I was young and dumb and full of calm, but it was exciting. People scared me, but it taught me people skills. I learned a lot of people skills being on the streets, and I'm from here, so a lot of niggas knew me. They knew who my daddy was. My daddy was a dope man here in the '90s.
okay.
They knew who I was. I got comfortable because I was in an area where I was comfortable. But a lot of dangerous things have happened to me out here. One of my friends that I always used to, they used to come and see me, always spend money with me. We would never get a room. We always went in his vehicle. He picked me up one day, and we went a few blocks behind John R. There's a train track back there. He parked on the train, by the train tracks, and somebody tapped on the window. It was a dude with a gun. Bitch, they just started lighting the car up. I was like 17 by the time. He was older, probably in his late 20s.
And you didn't get it?
I thought I did. I got out of the car and ran. I made it all the way with blood all over me. All the girls like, what happened and all that. I wasn't hit though. And I thought he was dead. I ended up seeing him again.
You never seen you ain't
I seen him again. I ended up seeing him again.
So he made it?
Yeah, he made it. They shot him up too.
So did you ask him, like, what was that about?
I left it alone. I didn't want to get in his car at all.
Right.
That was one of the situations. I learned that the people I was under that taught me the streets told me don't never get in somebody's car that's flashing their money. I got in this new car that was flashing $100 bill, and like 3 niggas kept from under the back seat of the van and made me get asshole naked and rob me and everything, and made me get out with all my clothes and everything. I had to call the cab to come pick me up from Ronald John R.
So wait, you got in the car?
Mm-hmm.
And then
3 niggas got out from under the seats, and it was a van.
it was a van?
Yeah. They made me get asshole naked, and they took my money and all that, and made me get out.
Ass naked.
Yeah. No wig on, no nothing.
And where was you at?
On John R.
On the east side?
Yep, right around here. The next street after Woodward, John R. Didn't really get modesty until I was in this chair.
Really?
Oh, I had it bad. I'm not narcissistic, but very vain.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was the cream of the crop.
You was real conceited?
Yes.
So,
Still is.
at what moment, like, did you, like, get humbled or?
When I had my stroke, I lost all my cognition, my memory. I don't remember anything. I don't even remember my name and somebody else's name. When I remember the name of the person who it was my best friend. But they was in prison, and they was in prison in Meridian, Mississippi, and I went all the way down there and got them, taught them shit, and brought them back home and stuff. Nobody was there for me. None of my friends came. Nobody checked on me. Nobody visited me. And I'm a very generous person. I'm hands-on with my friends. I'm all team to my friends. Nobody came and checked on me or nothing. I couldn't believe it. Like, when somebody did finally come and visit me, I kind of knew they was familiar, and they helped me remember who they was. And when I remember who they was, they helped me with a lot of other shit.
Okay.
I wonder what took them so long to get there and all that, because I couldn't believe that I was in here like that.
Right. Who came?
A friend of mine that's still a good friend of mine to this day. My daddy's very accepting. My mom's not. My daddy's still in my life. My mom in my life too, but we don't see eye to eye.
Did your daddy ever get on drugs?
Oh yeah.
He did?
Not like my mom.
Okay.
He used to sell them.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the people that sold it and used.
Okay. Okay. Did he ever get locked up?
Oh yeah, he went to prison. Throughout my childhood, he was in prison. When he got out of prison, I was a girl by then and all that. He said he always knew and all that.
Mm-hmm. Because
Yeah, my daddy is that's my running mate. Like, my daddy hands on with me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
My mama can't stand it.
So where do you stay now?
I don't, at the moment, I'm going through a situation where I'm getting a house. I had to get all my identification together.
Okay.
I just finally got all that.
Right, right.
I'm looking for a place, but they want to place me in some place, but I don't want to go there. I want somewhere I want.
Right.
Then my sister say I'm stubborn.
And where they trying to place you, like, why you don't want to go there? It's
Just an apartment. I can't move around. Where I want to move around, I want a house. I want to be able to move, get comfortable, get up, and walk around.
yeah, yeah.
I'm lazy, and I became comfortable being uncomfortable. And I don't like it. But I was always a productive person.
Yeah.
So I became comfortable being uncomfortable. But I'm going to get over it. I used to have great insight. I don't know where my future is going to lead me, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but I wish for the better. But I done became so uncomfortable became so comfortable being uncomfortable. I don't have bigger outside of things that's going on within the day. I just take it as my daddy used to tell me, if you live day by day, you gotta make sure tomorrow is taken care of yesterday. And I haven't. I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
I used to always believe that. Like, if you're living day by day, you gotta make sure tomorrow is taken care of yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm behind. I just need to be comfortable and get my practice on. Yeah, and get comfortable and just get my balance back and stuff. I haven't had that. I've been just on the ziggity bone. Moving and shaking.
How long you been singing for?
5 years.
You reaching our end though. You finna get in the place soon.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
It's so cold.